and your mental health and well-being matters this Christmas. Now, on the 3rd of December 2021, on my radio show, Mindset Matters, which you can listen again to at https://anchor.fm/Zinat-Noorani-MSM. I shared some quick tips and insights on managing your mental health during the festive season. Now, the festive season can be a joyful time of the year for some people, through connecting to people they love and joining in with all the celebrations and dinners happening. However, it can be a very difficult and challenging time of the year for others, through feelings of obligation and overcommitment to social plans, disruption in routine, and even more so, an increase in the feelings of isolation and loneliness. And of course, the pandemic and the lockdown that we have had has not helped at all. And still, Christmas is still and has a lot of uncertainty once again this year. Now, before I share my 4 video tips over the next few days, please do like and comment. I would love to hear your tips as well on how you manage your mental well-being during Christmas, during the festive season, and in supporting people you know who may be struggling with mental health even more at this time. Okay, so looking after your mental health this Christmas. Tip number 1. Firstly, please follow the latest pandemic guidance on what is allowed in your local area and how to keep yourself and others safe, and what rules are in place this Christmas when trying out these new tips. Right, so tip number 1 is all about reframing. I love reframing. So how can you be your friend this Christmas? Number 1, let yourself be the way you feel. It is perfectly okay not to feel great. Acknowledge it, and then try to replace it with something you feel great about, a thought, a feeling, or even an activity that you love and that you're passionate about. Number 2, turn the volume down of that internal critique. Your internal critique is not your reality. Turn it down by reframing that noise in your head with more positive thoughts. Number 3, have a break if you do not celebrate Christmas, and have one that works for you. Let it be on your terms. Be in control and be okay with the decisions you make. Don't feel guilty about it, and do not allow others to impede their guilt on you. Number 4, remember that you are loved. You are worth it. Work on self-reflection that allows you to self-love and self-care. Boost yourself by remembering great times and accomplishments and the love of kind words and gestures from others. Number 5, give yourself permission to be you. When you let go of what you think will happen, you give yourself permission to see what happens. And that openness and that self-trust can unlock so many doors. Then all you have to do is give yourself permission to walk through. So here's how you can give yourself permission. The permission slip. Turn your super traits on yourself. If you struggle with giving yourself permission, you probably have a super trait that results in putting others first, just because you're so darn good at making things work for them. For example, maybe you're a super responsible and can take care of everyone's needs at work and home before you can take care of yourself and your own needs. This is at the heart of burnout. The best thing you can do is give yourself permission to apply that super trait to yourself, and give yourself permission, a permission slip actually, to prioritize self-care. Learn to trust yourself. When you give yourself permission, you are trusting yourself to make choices. We always have a choice. There is an all-knowing consciousness inside you at all moments, guiding you towards your highest good. This includes that medical tests or procedures are best for you. Please don't forget this. The more you can connect with this guidance and the more you listen to it, the easier it will be to give yourself permission. Let go of your need for approval. When you seek external permission, that approval from others, you're always allowing yourself to be judged. As long as you need the approval of others, you will remain disempowered. Once you stop seeking that external approval, your ability to give yourself a permission slip when you need one increases hugely. What else? Call on your guides. There are so many ways you can call on the divine guidance. Now, Toshua Silver's Change Me prayers are one simple way. You simply ask the divine to change you into someone who, in this case, knows what she needs and gets that need met without asking permission. So here's an example. Divine Beloved, please change me into someone who easily knows my needs and feels comfortable getting them met. You can also use Robert Fritch's Divine Love Petition. Now, for more information on this, you can jump over to the website of World Service Institute. So moving on to feelings of emotion. When you want to give yourself a permission slip, allow yourself to feel the emotions associated with whatever you are seeking permission to do. For example, if you are seeking permission to rest, you may need to feel the guilt associated with resting, while your family members may be wanting something from you. Remember that your emotions are the connection between your physical body and your spirit. Feeling these emotions is essential to connecting with your higher self and your purpose. Right, love and cherish yourself. Matt Kahn's approach works wonders here. So place your hand on your heart and say, I love you, you're precious, you're beautiful, I forgive you, I truly love you. Do this exercise every day as often as you need to. You can also go over to YouTube and watch Matt's video, The End of Victimhood, or learn more about it from his website in how to raise your vibrations when you are around negative people. You can even go to Louise Hay's famous mirror work. Look deeply into your eyes each morning and say, I love you, I really love you. Do the same when you go to bed. Do this for a consistent of 30 to 90 days and you will truly begin to see a change. What else can you do? Well, meditate or do mindfulness. Meditation can help you connect that higher part of yourself that knows your true worth. You can do this by releasing your external permission. Now, stop saying, I have to. When you let go of I have to and replace it with I want to, you free up tremendous energy to do what you love and to be who you are meant to be. Next, practice permission daily. At first, it might feel quite strange, uncomfortable, or even a little selfish, but to give yourself permission daily. But the more you practice, the easier it will become and part of you. So start by making a list of everything that you would do if you gave yourself permission. Another way to make this list is to write down everything you wish others would do for you, which you always end up doing for them. Slowly work through your list. You can do this with a friend, and then you can compare those notes. And remember, eventually you will be able to give yourself permission to be free from anything that does not support you, including a job or even a toxic relationship. So I want you to think of Christmas as your rest period that you truly, truly do deserve. Permission. Now, before I go, I want you, or well, not you, I want to give you 10 permissions that you can start by giving yourself right now, right here, today. So, rest when you need to. If you're tired, give yourself permission to sleep. The dishes, the laundry, the work you didn't finish today will still be waiting for you tomorrow. Feel joy every day, or look for the joy in things every day. Paint, sing, dance, play music, and even have sex if you desire. Let go of the toxic relationships. Toxic people drain you. Work on creating relationships with people who support you as you are. Love your body. Stop comparing yourself to the airbrush models out there in the media. Dress the way you want. Do your hair the way you like it. If this is difficult, do mirror work, as I mentioned earlier, and tell your body how much you love it. Also, trust your intuition. Step out of your comfort zone and go for whatever feels right. Maybe it's a new career path, new health or fitness program, or simply speaking up when you feel the need to. Simplify your life. Focus on what you truly want, what truly matters to you. Don't let yourself get derailed by drama. And forgive yourself. Forgiveness is a process. Find time every day to practice forgiveness. Saying yes to yourself is empowering. Say yes to whatever you want in your life and say no to whatever you do not want. Guilt. Feel the guilt. Realize that the guilt you are feeling is probably just simple programming. Thank the guilt for sharing and release it. Be yourself. Accept yourself exactly as you are. You do not have to fit into any cultural mold. You have a choice. These tips that I'm sharing are not solely for the festive season, but are and can be implemented throughout your life. Let it become part of you and your daily living. Now, I hope that this video has given you food for thought. And now, all I ask is that you take action intentionally and consistently with openness. Do share your thoughts about this video and how you get on. I'd love to hear from you. I'm Zinat Narani, a well-being and mindset coach, founder of Vida de la Mariposa, which means life of a butterfly. I help you to empower yourself to live the life you desire by finding and forging your path through the darkest of times so that you can shine your lights.